as independents even, you can't just win this battle to change the culture and direction of our country just by outpopulating them. You can't just have more kids, because they're using the school system, the radical left, to churn out Democrat voters year after year, and they're using the school system to do it. As Vodi Bakum once said, we cannot continue to send our children to Caesar for their education and be surprised when they come home as Romans. Well, parents aren't surprised anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I always say if there is a silver lining, or maybe a couple silver linings from COVID, it would be, number one, of course, that parents were forced to listen to what was going on, what their teachers were talking about, the lack of education that their children were getting in things that actually matter, and all of the indoctrination that they were getting instead. And then, of course, as an aside, the other one that I say is it awoken people to Big Pharma and the evils that are coming from that. But I mean, you're talking about, I just want to stress how evil these teachers' unions were. Because not only were they fighting to keep children from being able to get a proper education, all they were doing, they used COVID. They used all of these elderly people being forced into nursing homes and dying. They used that as an opportunity to get higher pay, to get better vacation, to get all of these pet projects that they wanted passed through, because they thought that that was their bargaining chip. And so I think that that's what people need to understand, is that we've got all these education associations, we've got all these teachers unions, we've got all of these educators, and anyone who's listening on audio podcasts, I'm using air quotes for that word. We've got all these educators who want to get together and tell you what's best for your kid. And if you actually look at who is behind all of these unions, all of these boards, all of these associations, it's just people who want more for themselves. It's never about the kids.